Hello everybody, welcome back to the workshop. So in this video, we are going to be forging another hook blank that you can find over at our website, blacksmithingblanks.com. The link for that will be down in the description down below. Today we're going to be focusing on this maple leaf hook blank, and without further ado, let's just hop right into it, shall we? Okay, step one, we're going to go ahead and forge down the hook portion. Okay, so there you have it. We went ahead and forged that out. What that does, that gives us a little extra length. You don't have to do that. You could roll it up just like it is, but I like to actually forge all parts of anything that comes from plasma cut blanks. All right, next step, we're going to flip this thing around, and we're going to go ahead and chisel in our details. Okay, to chisel in our details, we're going to use a short little chisel here to work underneath this treadle hammer. We're going to put in the center vein first. This treadle hammer, by the way, you can find the kit to make yourself one of these over at our website, blacksmithingblanks.com, if you're interested. All you have to provide is your own sledgehammer, an anvil to hammer upon, and it's a great option for a small guy shop, as I've been designing this tool for over about 5 years now. So be sure to go check it out over at the website if you have any interest in getting yourself some nice, sweet treadle hammer goodness. Okay, so as you can see, we're cutting in these lines here. It doesn't have to be super hot for this process. Once you notice that the lines are not doing what you want them to do anymore, or you have to hit it extra hard to get an impression, that's when it's time to stop and reheat the piece. Now you can go pretty far, especially if you use a cold chisel to do this. You can lay out your lines first and then deepen them once hot, and that would be my suggestion for you if you haven't ever done this kind of work before. So there's the three main branching veins of the maple leaf. You can make this as photorealistic as you like. I just simply like to give the impression of the actual maple leaf when it comes to a hook. Flatten that all out, just so this way it's all back in line, and now we're ready for the next heat. I like to add in my finer veins at a much lower temperature, like this black heat that we've got going on here, because I don't need to chisel as deep. The deeper you chisel, the wider your line is. The lighter you chisel, you know, obviously the softer your line is. So I generally like to add in my faintest lines at the darkest of heats, almost getting down into them cold temperatures, and then just lightly have to tap things to get stuff to go where we, you know, where we need them to go. You don't have to add, you add as many or as least of these as you like to take and do. Again, I like to go fairly lightweight with the hammer blows once I get to this point. And again, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to offer this to where in your mind's eye, you think maple leaf, right? That's what I'm trying to accomplish. Since this is an organic piece, you do not want to add, you don't want to add too much regularity to this. You want to have a general plan or a thought process, but you really don't want to try to make everything perfect and symmetrical to each side of the leaf. You can do whatever you like, but generally speaking, it looks more natural and plays more realistic if you don't. So there we go. So we'll go ahead and flatten this out a little bit. Flip that around. Got a little bend to our hook there. Get that all straightened out. There we go. Now we're ready to bend up our hook. Now, if you're wanting to add texture to this, you can. I like to leave it with just a scale texture on the leaf. Sometimes I'll take and do a really light hammer texture to the leaf, but I'm trying to sell it with the veins. And this is going to sit flat on a wall. And so the way that it's going to face you is literally like this. It's going to face you like this. It's going to get a little bit of shine on it. And so I don't try to do too much forming. You can do as much forming as you like, whatever suits your particular fancies. Okay, I've got the treadle hammer stowed up out of the way. I'm going to roll my little rat's tail on the end of this hook. Give it a little curly cue on the end. And now I'm going to go ahead and bend that up close on that curly cue and then take this hook right on around. And then give it a little back bend just so this way it kind of points back at itself. Just a fuzz. Make sure everything looks like it's in line. Looking good. That's what I want to see. And now I can go ahead and brush this hook here. If you want to brush the actual hook in, you need to support it on the anvil, especially if it's still a little warm, because at this stage you can bend things out of whack. Just keep that in mind. There we have it. The next step in this journey that you would like to do, that you're going to need to do, is you need to take and drill some holes in that center vein for your fasteners. Whether you're putting small finishing nails in there, screws, or what have you, you need to create a couple hole placements, and then you need to finish the piece after that. My suggestion is to do a blacksmith finish, traditional finish with a beeswax finish if it's going to be indoors. If it's going to be an outdoor hook, however, I suggest that you use some Rust-Oleum clear coat, clear enamel finish for your project there. So again, you can find this blank over at our website, www.blacksmithingblanks.com, as well as this treadle hammer kit here. Again, it comes with everything you need. This treadle hammer kit over at our website, this is a new product we're offering. It comes with everything you need to bolt it together at your own home shop. The only thing you have to provide is a couple of wrenches, obviously your thing to beat upon, your sledgehammer, and you know, maybe a drill bit and a one singular 2x4. So it's a pretty simple kit. Go check it out. If you want to find out more, over at the website. Again, www.blacksmithingblanks.com. Thank you to all the channel members who make the content on Christ Center Ironworks here completely possible. Couldn't do it without you. And as always, God bless each and every last one of you out there, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching.